Welcome in, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, welcome in. My name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back. Really appreciate your guys' time. I appreciate everybody's time. So that being said, guys, this is going to be your love reading for April 8th to April 15th. As well, I am going to use some oracle cards just because we have the eclipse coming up on April 8th. So I drew some tarot on your oracle cards, and this is going to be directed at love. So again, kind of what's going to be illuminated possibly that week with that eclipse, or like the energy around the eclipse. So I did actually already try and record this, and yeah, my battery died, so I'm going to just run through your cards here. So I do apologize for it not being, pulling them out as you guys are watching, but felt like it was a really good message, so I don't want to redo it, if I'm being honest. But that being said, here, your first card out, so this can be again for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, feel free to swap the energies if it feels like it resonates. And as always, guys, general read, so just keep that in mind as always. So your first sacred symbol card that came out here, Leo, was the transformation card. So this is from the Sacred Symbols deck. So this card number 19, really talks about you transforming, turning into this beautiful butterfly. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you've been doing, some self-work and or just working with the energy that's around you, really turning into something beautiful. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you have been going through a difficult time, I feel like, it's that energy is finally kind of lifting. I feel like a lot of you are feeling hopeful. So I do like that. Like in the Northern Hemisphere, it's going to, it's spring. It's April 1st as I'm recording this. So that being said here, I do feel like, there's some lightness, even though, we're kind of going into a Mercury retrograde here, or we're already started one. But I do feel like, with the butterfly, I feel like there's a certain amount of lightness to your steps. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's kind of like renewed hope in this situation and love for you with this person. And I do feel like that you can feel that. I feel like you can feel that this person is coming towards you, or kind of like warming up to the idea of, possibly being together again, and or moving and or changing, transforming your relationship into something better, is really what I want to say here. Something that is light and playful and hopeful, and you know that's really what I'm getting off this transformation card. So when I did clarify this card, the cards that came up here for you, Leo, were the Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So for me, the Ace of Swords is usually, it's definitely a win, as well as, to me, it represents the truth. So like a conversation about feelings. So I do feel like this person in the past, I feel like for a lot of you, you didn't necessarily, I feel like you were just kind of going on your gut or on intuition here, how this person felt about you. And I feel like, that's caused a lot of anxiety for you for sure. But with this Knight of Cups coming in, carrying this cup of love, I feel like there's definitely going to be a conversation about feelings. So I do feel like that's coming. So you may or may not have been in this energy, but I feel like if this is coming, if it hasn't already happened, probably by the time I get this out, it's probably going to be about April 5th. So for some of you, this may have recently happened, or you might just be going through that energy soon with your person here. So I do feel like, this is going to bring you a lot of relief. And I feel like this will, possibly change. Once somebody kind of reveals how they feel about you, it's kind of hard to move backwards, right? Like the only way to go is forwards. And I am picking up on that with the Knight of Cups. He's facing, the future here, not the past. So your second card out here, Leo, for sacred symbols was the full moon. So I do love that, because obviously with this eclipse, it's going to be, a full moon and a new moon all in one. So again, that's going to be happening on April 8th. So I do feel like with that energy, when I asked about that, the Empress came out and the Two of Cups. So I love this because I feel like your person is finally recognizing the importance and the depth of this connection that you both share. So I feel like for a lot of you, this person definitely they may have struggled trying to understand the connection that they have with you. And I'll get more into that with the next card, which is the Magic card. But with the Empress coming out again, I feel like this person is recognizing your worth here, Leo. And again, if you were concerned about how they feel about you, that Two of Cups, it's mutual. So I do feel like this person feels the same way about you that you do about them. And again, I feel it's very deep, soul connection, possibly a TF if you're on that journey. All right, so third card out here was the Magic card, card number 3. And when I asked about the Magic card, what came out here was the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Devil, the Sun, and the Nine of Wands. So really with this energy, I feel like this person has struggled. They have struggled, Leo, about their feelings, the attachment to you. I feel like it's really been like, I feel like, for you, Leo, I feel like it's been difficult. I feel like this person has been in and out of your life. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's been frustrating for sure. But I guess what you don't know is that this person has struggled. And again, you might be like, well, they didn't have to. They didn't have to struggle. They were just, been honest about their feelings. But this person has struggled. I feel like they've had a lot of difficulty trying to let you go. I feel like this person, with that Five of Swords, has really gone around and around. And I feel like this person spends way too much time in their head overthinking this connection with you instead of just kind of going with the flow. I feel like this person that you might be dealing with might be very logical with that Five of Swords here. So I feel like this might be the person. I don't feel like this person maybe necessarily is really in tune with, tarot readings or, spiritual awareness. So I feel like for a lot of you, this person has really struggled. And I feel like in the past, this person may have ran away from their feelings, tried to bury them, and I feel like they just could not let this connection go. I feel like this person has been holding a candle for you for a long time. I feel like, on some level, they really don't understand still. I feel like that's still kind of ongoing, but I feel like they've finally, they're finally accepting their feelings, and they can see that in the past that they like self-sabotaged this situation, this relationship with you. So in the Sun card here in this with these cards really represent illumination. So I feel like this person possibly, has been illuminated to the fact as to how they, possibly let you go in the past and the reasons, understanding the reasons that they did that. Um, so I do like that energy because I feel like, you don't want this person possibly coming back around and they haven't learned anything, right? And I don't feel like that is the case with this situation, this person. I feel like they've learned a lot. Um, so if you have been, in separation from this person, like physically away from them, it's really what I want to say. I feel like, you know, they, I feel like they have definitely changed and or grown is really what I want to say here. And I feel like they're kind of aware. I don't feel like this person is going to possibly express like, oh yeah, I did XYZ and I understand now, why I did that. I don't think that conversation will be forthcoming, but I feel like internally, this person that you're dealing with here in Love, Leo, has come to those realizations on their own. But again, I don't, they may not, they might, but they might not express that. But I feel like internally, that's kind of what's been going on with them. So in the Wisdom of the Oracle, the other card that came out was the Fates card. So I do love this. This is one of my most favorite cards, number 17. So the Fates card really talks about, this situation, where it is coming to right now. I feel like, this is really the equivalent kind of the Wheel of Fortune card. So I do feel like there is a reason why you met this person, that you've gone through this journey, why they've gone through this journey. For me, anyway, I believe that, people come into your life for a reason. You know, not everybody's going to stay, it might just be for a season, but I definitely feel like, there's definitely been a lot of learning on your end as well as this person. So with that Fates card, when I asked about it, the Ace of Cups came out, the Knight of Wands, pardon me, King of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So, like I was saying earlier, I feel like, with this conversation about them finally kind of revealing their feelings or being open and honest with you, Leo, I feel like, in the past here, this person may have initially started out as the Knight of Wands here in your energy. But I feel like now, like their feelings, they just cannot deny them. Like I feel like with that Ace of Cups, what I'm really getting off this Ace of Cups here is that they just like, no matter how how much they tried to like stop thinking about you, or like stop fantasizing about you, or like thinking about you, I feel like they just cannot, they just kept, even if they possibly dated other people, I feel like, in the back of their mind, it was like, they're not my Leo, Leo wouldn't write that, that's not funny. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like this person, um, yeah, if they try to, move forward without you, I just feel like they just haven't been able to do that. And again, that's, because of this Two of Cups here, I definitely feel like, and the Empress, really, I feel like this person's finally realized that. So, and again, in the past, I feel like they've been juggling, you know, emotions and, passion, um, and going back and forth. And I feel like they just can't deny it any longer. So again, I feel like that's why this person is finally, you know, wanting to have this conversation, finally seeing your worth here as the Empress and trying to understand this connection that they have with you. So I feel like, yeah, they've been going back and forth definitely in their mind about the situation. And again, I feel like this person is understanding this connection, that it's undeniable. They just can't deny how they're feeling anymore. So when I asked about actions here, Leo, upcoming, the Seven of Wands came out, Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, and a Fool. So I feel like what you maybe don't know right now, Leo, is that this person has definitely been strategizing about how to kind of resurrect this situation with you. So with that Seven of Wands, really what I'm picking up on here is that this person has been removing anything that's kind of been standing in the way of you and them. So I feel like they've been working on that. So I feel like for a lot of you, you may not have known that. And then with the Page of Cups, again, I feel like, a lot of passion and a lot of love between you and this person. So I do feel like this person, is going to reach out to you maybe in a playful way. But I do feel like this person at some point here is definitely going to make it clear that they, want to start anew here, like start a new path, new journey, transform this situation, make it something new and better than it was in the past. And again, I feel like this person is finally going to possibly let you know how they feel here. So I do really like that for you, Leo. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been waiting for this to happen. As well, when I asked more about this person, I do feel like they know that, if they were shying away from commitment in the past, I feel like this person um, has kind of tried to work through their fears here with that Nine of Wands. And I feel like this person is, finally, again, the Page of Wands talks about, it's very similar to the Fool card here, passionate new beginning. Um, Starting on the right foot is really what I want to say here for some reason. And with that Six of Pentacles, I feel like this person is finally wanting to, have equal give and take with you. So I feel like for some of you, if you were kind of more the giver here in the past and this person kind of took advantage of that, I feel like this person knows that. And I feel like moving forward, if they are going to be in any kind of commitment with you, And I feel like they're pretty serious this time here with this Hierophant coming out. Um, you know, that they do want to spend time with you, get to know you, spend more energy with you. And again, be reciprocal, be respectful is really what I'm getting as well off that Hierophant. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are going to get together with this person soon in some way, shape, or form here. So I feel like for a lot of you, you know, there's going to be a, you know, reconciliation of some in some way, shape, or form here soon. Um, so I feel like that is coming. So there, I feel like you guys may talk about that in the next, you know, 2 to 3 weeks here about possibly making plans to get together. And then just gonna see what's at the bottom of the deck was the Tower. So I do feel like for a lot of you, this is gonna be. I feel like you're gonna be surprised. Yeah, look at that. The Tower, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and now there's the Emperor and the Death card, Magician. So really, the energy at the bottom of the deck, I feel like for a lot of you, you know, if you've manifested this reconciliation with this person, and or I'm surprised the star didn't come out because that's really the energy that I'm getting here for a lot of you. Like I feel like for some of you, I want to say like you never thought that this was going to happen. So again, I love that for you, Leo. This looks great. And I feel like, yeah, there's that Magician manifesting and the Two of Swords. So again, I feel like for a lot of you, didn't necessarily think this, you know, was going to come together. And I feel like it is going to. For some of you, if you don't live in the same city as this person, I feel like you might be shocked that this person just kind of rolls up. You know, like you get a message saying, "Oh, hey, you want to go for dinner?" And you're like, "What? You're in town? Okay." Like, you know, kind of that energy is really what I'm getting here. So again, not a bad Tower. I feel like just for some of you, that might be a specific message for some of you that may happen. All right, so I'm going to close out the reading here with your messages from this person. And I know I crossed the line with you, came out. I'm becoming a better person. And I was picking up on that in that energy with that Nine of Wands and the Sun. I want to be more than friends. I'm so attracted to you. And I wish I could share my good news with you. So I do love this for you, Leo. This looks great. I feel like I want to say it's about time is really what I want to say. So the the Scrabble letters that came out was the letter I, an O. So there was 3 I's that came out actually. Letter V, a letter U, 2 B's, 2 A's, and these could spell a word or they could be initials possibly. Letter T, letter N, another T, letter R, letter I or L, pardon me, and 2 E's. So if these letters don't resonate or they don't, you know, mean anything to you, it doesn't mean it wasn't your reading. It's just an added bonus, something fun to do. As well, I want to get some dice just so I can get some timing. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Leo. Again, this looks great. I'm loving this, and this is the best reading you've had in a while. So I love that this person is stepping up and moving towards you. So, all right, so you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys again soon. And again, thank you if you made it all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching all of it. And again, you guys take care, and I'll see you soon. If you did enjoy the video, if you can hit the like button and or subscribe, that'd be most amazing. I'd really appreciate that. So, all right, guys, see you soon. Bye.